Rodman.
Again, we come back to the, was it unsupportable? Was that the word in the question?
Unsupportable,
Right.
yes.
It's sort of like unacceptable. Again, it will be in the eyes and ears of the beholders. But again, if somewhere down the line it becomes very clear that we can't get close enough to make it something that we think it serves enough people, provides enough service to our community, that we're not willing as a community to pay those dollars if we can't get it to break even. Well, at that point, there are lots of options. Many of them have already been listed here. I think it's again, as we said, 340 acres in the center of town. Linear parks could work. Open space could work. Again, the Hilton does have the right of first refusal on a lease, one of the golf courses that would give us some income. So there's lots of things. If in fact we wanted to sell it, we for sure would have to come for a referendum. Anything over on $500,000 is owned by the town, you need to go to a referendum for public approval. So the public will have a lot of input at that point.
Ms. Pena?
I don't know that I'm at a point where I think of it being at its demise. It's a little hard to think of it right now. But I think if it ever did come to that point, it's going to take a tremendous amount of due diligence to figure out exactly what is the best option. There's a lot of legalities. There's a lot of just complexities to it, like I mentioned earlier, that go along with that golf course. And it has a tremendous trickle effect on many different things. So for me, I think it would require just doing a lot of due diligence before making a decision on any option, because it is in the heart of Oro Valley. When we're looking at recruiting companies like we just talked about earlier, these are the things we need to think about.
And Mr. Sullivan?
One of the nice things is, I would come to the council, I didn't go for or against the purchase, so I'm not out there trying to prove I was right or wrong. So I would take a hard look at it from a rational perspective as to what we can do. I don't think it's in financial ruin right now, as I said. If you look at the revenue side of the equation, it's actually not bad at all. We spend $750,000 on the aquatic center a year, $300,000 on a golf course community. One thing I can tell you is this, is I would never, ever approve for any of that property to be developed. At minimum, it would have to stay as parks and open space. If we want to look at the possibility of letting some of it, or actively converting some of it back to open natural desert, linear parks, certainly expansion of the community center, but I can tell you beyond the shadow of a doubt, since the town owns it and it's beautiful, 350 acres in the middle of the town, we have to keep it as park or open space.